Rush, great to see you.
Great to see you, Sean. Welcome to paradise.
Yeah, it is paradise. You look great. I was last here in February.
Right. I weighed 290 in February. Wow. It was fun. Believe me, it was fun getting there. It really was, but it's got to be too much. So I've lost 58 pounds now, and I'm at 232. So I figured 32 more to go. I want to look like you.
Yeah.
Listen,
I work out a lot like your brother.
I don't work out at all. I play golf, and that's it.
Listen, you've been commenting a lot on your show about state-run media. You actually used the phrase, "I have become an American piñata." Yeah. The new game in the Beltway is to bash Rush. You're in the news almost every day. What's going on?
Well, I think it's primarily because the Republican Party, or let's say that the opposition to Obama, has not surfaced politically in Washington. It's us, those of us who are consistent on the radio or on television and criticizing him. We become the focus. For whatever reason, the Republican Party at any level has chosen not to take Obama on, and chosen not to try to attach him to any of the disastrous things that he's doing. I do, and of course, liberals need a villain. They need a demon. They can't win a debate in the arena of ideas. They need a demon, and they need somebody to villainize and demonize, and I'm it. I'm happy to be.
Yeah, but apparently it was even focus grouped, and it was polled by Greenberg and Carville and the rest of these guys.
You know what? Here's the way I look at that. I'm a guy on the radio. I can't raise anybody's taxes. I can't send anybody's kids off to war. I can't take over General Motors. I can't do anything. I can't exert control over one other person's life. I can't. And yet they're polling me. I take this as a major career achievement. They are polling me as though I am a legitimate political figure seeking office. So the result of the poll, whatever the approval number is irrelevant to me.
Your ratings have never been higher.
No, they haven't. And nor, we're not having a recession on our business side either.
I agree.
So they can do all they want to try to make me this demon and villain. But to me, it's a major career achievement to be polled as though I'm a political figure that can change people's lives with power. I mean, I can change their lives with inspiration or influence, but I have no power over anybody.
All right, so last time I'm here, I asked you this question that ended up, people talked about it for how many months, and the question was, Obama and your views, they're the antithesis. And I said, all right, so do you want him to succeed? You gave a very long answer that got reduced to, Rush wants Obama to fail.
Right.
Which wasn't what you said.
Well, in a sense, it was, but it was. I mean, I don't hide from it. I do want, and I still want, Obama to fail. Let me try it this way. And I've seen your interviews with that great guy from the UK. What's his name?
Hannity.
Right. And I've all these other people in the Republicans that say, well, that's a horrible thing. We don't want the president of the United States to fail. We want our president to succeed. Okay. You want him to succeed. Does that mean you want Sonia Sotomayor on the Supreme Court? Does that mean you want the government running the mortgage business in America, having control over most of the banking system? Do you want the government making automobiles that nobody wants to buy? Because that's Obama succeeding. If you want the president, Barack Obama, to succeed, then you want the government taking over more and more of the average daily life of the American people. I don't want that. I define America succeeding by virtue of Obama failing. I love America. I want everybody to succeed. He's making it harder for that to happen, particularly, Sean, the middle class. We can talk about what he plans to do to the rich, the people who make 250 grand or more, but he's closing off the American dream to people. It's the middle class in this country that historically has made this the greatest country on earth because of their pursuit of the American dream, however they define it. Their pursuit of excellence, trying to be the best they can be, working hard, and to move themselves up the economic ladder. He's just shut that off.
Yeah, but it's interesting here. But you were very clear. You had said if he adds Reagan to FDR and to Lincoln, that a lot of context and texture now has evolved. A lot of the things you're saying.
Right.
He's apologizing for America's arrogance. He's taken over car companies. They want to dictate CEO pay. All of these things have been unfolding. Socialism is America, the Obama vision for America.
And fascism. We must not be afraid to use that word either. It's a combination of the two. No, I don't back away from anything I've said about President Obama and his policies and his plans. I don't know him personally. I don't wish him ill as a human being, but he's my president. He's all of our president. His ideas and his policies matter. I can't remember who said this, but you know, this is something that I thought long and hard about repeating in this interview with you. If Al-Qaeda wants to demolish the America we know and love, they'd better hurry, because Obama's beating them to it. He wants to impose his values on America. He's running around apologizing for the country. Sean, I'm telling you, this guy has grown up. He was taught that there is something inherently immoral and unjust about America. And now that he leads it, he thinks it's great. Finally, America's moral. Finally, America's just. And it's his duty to run around the world and apologize, because he thinks, he's been taught that everybody around the world hates us and doesn't like us to the degree that he doesn't like the country the way it was constituted.
Well, he said when he went to France, that's when he first used the term America's arrogant. He goes to Prague, talks about a vision of a world without nuclear weapons. The morning after, hours after North Korea fires a missile over Japan, Chavez, Ortega sits through a 55-minute diatribe.
Stop right there. Two things. Two things. First, the nuke business.
Yeah.
It's okay for Iran to have nuclear power. It's okay for the North Koreans to have nuclear power as long as neither nation makes a bomb out of it, right? Well, what are we doing? We're going windmills? We're going solar power? We're going to build little lawnmowers with 2 seats on them that nobody wants to drive at his direction? We're letting the rest of the world go nuclear and we can't because of a single movie, the China Syndrome? Hugo Chavez, you don't know this today because you got in late last night and you've had to prepare for this interview. Hugo Chavez, a story just broke this morning, made a joke. He said, Fidel Castro and I, if we're not careful, are going to end up to the right of Obama. Wow. This guy has nationalized General Motors. I mean, Hugo Chavez is praising Obama as being further left than Chavez is. Now, there's a running competition. You could keep a chart here of who's nationalizing more, Obama or Chavez. Now, you could say Chavez has nationalized more businesses, but the ones that Obama is in the process of taking over are probably worth more. So it's probably neck and neck.